Hello Nursery, I'm going to read for you now our story of the week. It's called William's Winter Wish. I've chosen this story because you probably noticed it started to get a bit chilly and cold outside, and we had lots of ice on the floor, didn't we, last week? And that's because it's winter. It's winter time. Autumn has changed into winter. Let's see what happens in William's story. Here he is, little William. William loved visiting his grandpa. There were lots of wonderful things there. A cuckoo clock, a train set, a tin of chocolate biscuits, especially for William. But the thing William loved best of all was Grandpa's snow globe. It was round and heavy and full of tiny snowflakes which sparkled like magic. One cold and windy day, William looked out of Grandpa's window. If only it would snow, he sighed. Did it snow when you were little, Grandpa? He asked. Oh, every winter, Grandpa replied, reaching for his photograph album. Oh, show me, said William, snuggling up. Well, when the snow was thick, we threw snowballs and we made a snow mouse with a funny nose, said Grandpa. And when the world froze all glittery and white, we skated across the pond. You would have loved it. Can you make it snow now, Grandpa? Asked William. Please? Grandpa laughed kindly. Why don't you make a wish on the snow globe, he suggested, handing it to William. William shook and shook until the snow danced and swirled inside the glass. I wish that it would really snow, he said. I wish, I wish, I wish. But it didn't snow. Not that day or the next, though William couldn't stop hoping that it would. He went sledging down the stairs. Careful, William, said Mum. He skated on the kitchen floor. Oh, William, sighed Mum. And he even found some soft, feathery snowflakes to play with. That's it, William groaned, Mum. Out. Oh dear, she doesn't want him playing those games inside, does she? William went into the garden and he started to play with some old boxes. When his friends passed by, they stared in surprise. What are you doing? They asked. Making a snow mouse, of course, said William. Do you want to help? Look, he's making a snow mouse, just like Grandpa used to. But there isn't any snow, they laughed. You are funny. William felt cross. I'll show them, he thought. It will snow. I will need to wish harder. So he hurried over to Grandpa's house. Hello, William, said Grandpa. Come in and I'll fetch the biscuit tin. I've got some of your favourites. As Grandpa went into the kitchen, William couldn't wait. Not even a minute. He had to make another wish. This time he'd wished so hard he could burst. William stretched up to the snow globe and crash! It fell and broke into a million pieces. I'm so sorry, Grandpa, said William. Doesn't matter, said Grandpa. It was only an accident. But William could tell that Grandpa was sad. He burst into tears and ran home to his mum. I wish I hadn't touched the snow globe, William sobbed. Grandpa's unhappy now. Perhaps you can perhaps you can do something to make him feel better, said Mum gently. William thought hard, and then he went to find his piggy bank. He'd been saving to buy a toy, but now he had an even better idea. Can we go to the shops, Mum? He asked. So William looked in all the shops until he found just what he was looking for. The shopkeeper wrapped it in a parcel. Carry it carefully, he said with a smile. I'll be extra careful, promised William. William rushed straight to see Grandpa. Surprise, he said. I got you a present to say sorry. Do you like it? Asked William excitedly. Do you? It was a new snow globe. even more beautiful than the old one. Oh, I love it, said Grandpa, giving William a big hug. Thank you. Now, why don't we make one more wish together? So they shook and they shook the tiny snow, and the tiny snowflakes fell in the glass, all glittery and white. I know what I'm wishing for, squeaked William. And the next morning, William woke up to a magical world of white. Sparkling flakes of snow were falling everywhere, just like in Grandpa's snow globe. My wish came true, shouted William. It's snowing. He grabbed his scarf and his mittens and he ran out into the glittering, wintry world. William and his friends played all day in the snow. They threw snowballs, they slipped and they slid on the ice, and they made a snow mouse with the funniest nose. I told you it would snow, laughed William. And when it was time to go home, Grandpa arrived with a surprise for William. A beautiful, shiny sledge. They swooshed down the hill together, all the way back to Grandpa's house. Mum was waiting for them with mugs of hot, frothy chocolate and a cosy fire. Will it snow every winter now, Grandpa William asked. Grandpa gazed at the snow globe. Well, if it doesn't, he said, all you have to do is wish. William sighed happily. Oh, I do love the snow, he said, but there's something I love even more. What's that? Asked Grandpa. You, laughed William. And there we have a lovely picture of snowflakes. Oh, I did like that story. William wished really hard for the snow, didn't he? All the way through this story, there were lots of talk about William's feelings. Did you notice that? In the beginning, when William went to Grandpa's house, I think he was probably happy playing with his train set, wasn't he? Then he snuggled up with Grandpa and looked at all the pictures. When they tried to make it snow and it didn't happen, William was feeling a little bit cross, wasn't he? When his friends said that he wasn't really making a snow globe, he definitely felt cross and he hurried to Grandpa's house. When he got to Grandpa's house, though, he just couldn't wait. He was so excited to try the snow globe. But when it crashed, oh dear, Grandpa was sad and William was sad, weren't they? But when they got home, they talked about Grandpa being unhappy and how they could make it better. So they went to the shop and they got Grandpa the new snow globe. Grandpa really liked the snow globe, didn't he? And they were all happy in the end when there were magical white of snow all over. William put on his scarf and his gloves though, didn't he? So he wasn't cold when he was outside. He was managed to play with all his friends, having lots of fun. And he swooshed back down the hill to Grandpa's house, where they sat in the warm, drinking their hot chocolate. And William told Grandpa that he loved him very much. I do hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you enjoy listening to it again. Okay, I'll see you soon, nursery.